So some of you guys have been really concerned with how we're going to get back and forth to this area if we don't plan on moving a nether portal here. Well, we're going to do it like we do everything else, by abusing animals. There's just something about it, ladies and gentlemen, something about this view right here that I absolutely love. The grandness, the symmetry, the towers looming from above the water. I absolutely love this view. It is by far my favorite build I think I've ever done in Minecraft, which is kind of surprising because I've been playing Minecraft for many years. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Minecraft here on the solo series. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for day number 5 of Atlantis Week. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been doing a lot of work in between the last episode and this episode, getting all of the decorations for this build done. So I want to go ahead and walk you through that. And then we're also going to do some special projects during this episode. I decided to hold off on doing the interior of the build. I wanted that to be kind of the last episode of Atlantis Week, was to pretty up this inside, but to be honest with you, I don't really have a design in mind. I don't feel very inspired right now to do that area. So I think I'm going to put it off until I actually have an idea of how I can make that a little bit prettier. And instead today, we are going to work on a couple of really fun projects to wrap up Atlantis Week. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. This is going to be more of a fun episode rather than a very heavy decorative episode. But I do want to go ahead and show you guys some of the changes that I made around here. So first and foremost, I already told you guys that I added in the white pillars all the way around. I also went ahead and added in all of the trim to all of the white pillars, so that is looking really nice. We still have a lot of work to do as far as terraforming goes here, and like I said, I'll probably be doing that on a live stream over on my Twitch page probably this weekend sometime. I know that I work some, so I'm not going to be able to make full videos, but I may be able to stream for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours just to get some of that stuff done. So if you're not following me on Twitch, I highly recommend you following me over there. That way you guys don't miss that. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to do all that terraforming and stuff on a live stream. Also, I mentioned in the last episode that these platforms out here where we added these domes looked very flat. So I came up with kind of a little piece to put on these corners here just to kind of break it up. And I think that it looks really nice. It may look a little bit weird whenever you're looking from this direction, but let's be honest. How often are you going to be looking from this direction? Probably never. What you're going to be looking at is this area from swimming to it. So what does it look like from out here? I really like it. It actually matches the roofs that we did on the towers out there. And it's just a nice little accent to these platforms. I quite like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I think that having this part kind of match these platforms, but just on a much smaller scale, I think it really works. I do. I think that it really works. I also have them kind of at different heights as well. So on the farthest corner, we have like a really big spike. And then on the kind of diagonal corners, I have them a little bit smaller. So I kind of like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. But I actually need to get a bit of prep work done for the rest of this episode. Oh, Dolphin's Grace. I should probably, there he is. I should probably take note of where he is because we're going to need some of those guys very soon. So I tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get prepped up and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do in this episode is actually come up with some names. And I've kind of been thinking on this for the last couple of days what I want to name the dolphins. And I think I want to go with like jewel names. So the first one that I'm going to do is Sapphire. So Sapphire, is that how you spell sapphire? That looks wrong. Sapphire has one P, doesn't it? Sapphire. Are you kidding me? I'm in college and I don't know how to spell sapphire. This is really sad. I should probably look that up. Sapphire. Nope, it's definitely got 2 P's. Dang it, it's got 2 P's. I was right the first time. Why did I question myself? So Sapphire will be our first name of one of our dolphins. There we go. And then I want to do another one called Emmy. I was going to do Emerald, but we already have emeralds in the game, so I'm just going to call this Emmy. There we go. And then the last one that we are going to do is going to be named Ruby. And I think that all we will need is 3 dolphins in order to get us from this area over to where our nether portal is. So I guess let's go ahead out here and show you guys kind of what I have planned. So if we go ahead and swim past where our skeletal horses are, hello there boys, and swim over into this area, you'll see that I have kind of a pillar already set up, as you can see. And basically, what I plan on doing with this is placing a dolphin right here inside of this chamber and trapping it. And basically, what I should be able to do is come and swim through this ring, get Dolphin's Grace, and then launch out in that direction toward our nether portal. So that is kind of the goal here. This is what is known as a Dolphin Super Speedway. But first off, I need to get a way to actually capture the dolphins. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a bit of sand and I am just going to stack it up on all 4 corners here. And then I guess I can get some regular blocks just like so. And this is where I want our minecart to sit. That's how I'm going to trap these guys. And then I'm going to do kind of a little ring out like this. And I should probably do this at water level now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and tear this down. Let's actually do our minecart stuff at water level. So let's get rid of this sand for right now. And do something a bit like this, just because I don't want this guy to drown in any way. So let's do that, this, and that, just like so. And then we'll build up kind of a block like so. And actually, I think I'll build up blocks all the way around just so this guy doesn't have any way to fall out. Get myself a lever, place it down there, get myself a singular powered rail, and then some regular rails twist it around like so. And then I should theoretically be able to place down this powered rail again. And of course not. I'm going to have to reorient this into a north-south direction, I feel. Let's go ahead and rip this down then. And let's see. Tear out all of these blocks. So in case you guys don't know, rails are directional based on north, south, and things like that. So having a directional piece of minecart here is going to be very important. So this is our hole. What I'm going to do is place our rail down like this now and wrap it. There we go. Now, as you can see, our powered rail is going to be facing here, but as you can see, there's a loop to where we can just keep this thing going around and around. Next, what I'm going to do is place a lever just like so, turn it on, and then if I place a minecart on here, this thing will infinitely go in a circle, which is going to be super helpful because we're going to need our dolphin friend to run into this thing. Now, a lot of people don't know, but dolphins can actually be led. So if I go ahead and grab a lead out here, I should be able to drag a dolphin over to that minecart. Now, dolphins are kind of weird, and they do take both air and water in order to survive. So they actually have to either be in some type of bubble column, or the alternative is they have to be able to jump in and out of water. If they are just in water forever, they will suffocate. If they are just in air forever, they will suffocate. So you have to have both air and water for a dolphin to survive. And I know we just saw a dolphin over here. Where did that guy go? I seriously hope that these guys did not despawn the second that I'm looking for them. Is it because I have a lead in my hand? Did you guys run? I've literally had dolphins around here for the last, like, 3 episodes, and I haven't captured a single one. And now that I need one of you guys, you're gone? Are you kidding me? That is completely just my luck. Oh, there we are. See, cool. I see 2 dolphins. Absolutely perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leash one of these guys up. And, relax. Okay, got you leashed. And he should, theoretically, be able to keep up with me relatively well. As long as I don't run into blocks and the lead break. Okay, perfect. And I'm just going to kind of drag him along toward this minecart. Now, once we get him into the minecart, we're going to have about 2 minutes. There we go. Let him jump. We're going to have about 2 minutes before he starts to suffocate. So we need to get him in here relatively quickly. So where's he at? Come here, little buddy. I need you up here. There we go. Come this way, little guy. Okay. Can you just get into the minecart, buddy? Come on. There we go. Nice. And the lead broke, as you can see. Absolutely perfect. All I'm going to do now is flick this lever. He should stop right above that hole. And now it's just a matter of removing these blocks. And he should theoretically fall right in. I'm going to go ahead and build up a block right there just to make sure. Go ahead and break this. And now, if I break that block that he is on somehow, I guess what I can do is just something a bit like this. Actually, you know what? Probably be better if we... come on. If we build up around him like so, and then push from this direction and break that block. Yeah, that'll probably be the best way to do this. So push him in, break the block, and there we go. He has fallen in. Absolutely perfect. And now all I need to do is get a piece of glass just like so, place it above his head just like so, and we now have a completely trapped dolphin that will give us Dolphin's grace. Absolutely perfect. Now I'm using my silk touch pick, so let's go ahead and grab up all of these extra glass blocks. Just like so. Is this guy still in his minecart? As long as he is in the minecart, he will not take damage from that magma block, by the way. And that magma block that is underneath here will keep him secure because it's going to constantly suck downward. So even if we unload this area and reload it, he will still theoretically survive. He won't like glitch through these blocks. So hopefully, if we go ahead and swim now, absolutely perfect. And we can get a long way with that one Dolphin's grace because it lasts for 5 seconds. So that is a long distance that we can travel. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place multiple of these things up all the way back to our nether portal so that we can get from this area, from Atlantis, all the way back to the nether portal relatively easily. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set some more of these things up, and I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Houston, I think we have a problem. I don't know if he died or if he despawned because I forgot to name tag him. And to be honest with you, I'm too afraid to ask at this point. Okay, can I get out? Can I get out? I can't get out. Okay, no, we're fine. I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't name tag this guy and he just despawned. So I am going to have to redo this again. But this time I'm going to make sure I name tagged him. What a stupid mistake. All right, ladies and gents, we are back, and I got this guy back into a minecart and into this area, and I should, hopefully, be able to name this guy. Oh, come on, work with me here. Come on, be a Ruby. You're going to give me problems, aren't you, because you're in a minecart, and I'm not going to be able to name you because you're in a minecart. Yeah, I can't say that I didn't see this coming, though. gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm kind of a dummy. Are you gonna be able to get away from the magma at least? Hey, yeah, nice. All right, now you're Ruby. Perfect. Now let's get you back into a minecart. I really suck at this. I'm a terrible dolphin owner. Okay, so I have another one of these rings set up here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea how dolphins actually spawn. I've been standing around here for a few minutes thinking that some type of life would eventually spawn around me, but the only thing I've gotten is a couple of drowns, so I'm not quite sure how dolphin spawn mechanics actually work. I guess I could look it up. But to be honest with you, I don't particularly care. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to swim back to my base and I'm going to try and drag one over with a lead over here. I guess this one will probably be Emmy. Because it's a terrible name, so we'll put it in the middle so we never have to see it. But Emmy will work. Emmy will be fine. Emmy. If we have to have another one, I guess we'll do something like Opal or something like that. I want to stick with the gym names for all of our dolphins. I want them all to have a gym name, so that's kind of what I'm going with here as our theme. I need to find another dolphin, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drag them with a lead with Dolphin's grace. Guess we'll give it a try, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, honestly, though? The lead break? I mean, we can just go and pick it back up and get our dolphin again, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I just need to find another dolphin. Bring you guys back in just a minute. All right, so here is the moment of truth. I'm going to try and take this little dolphin here on the Dolphin Superhighway and see if we can make it to the other area. I'm hoping that the lead doesn't break, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and do it. Hey, nice. And we are already over here. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so what I need to do now is exact same trick, get a minecart up here for this guy to get into. And we should be good to go now. Go ahead and jump in, buddy. Right over here. And we will get our second guy good to go. Right, can you get into the minecart? There we go, perfect, you're in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, flick that switch, get you right on top of that powered rail. And I didn't name you. I just realized I didn't name you. Dang it, I'm gonna have to break you out of this minecart. Okay, just survive. Get back in the water. Perfect, nice. Come here, Emmy. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, where's my lead? I gotta get you back. No, 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 no. Don't run, don't run, don't run. We're good. All right, come on. All right, ladies and gents, and there we are. There is the beginning of the Dolphin Superhighway right here next to our nether portal. So now whenever we come out, all we have to do is just swim a little ways. I didn't want to have this a superhighway right at the beginning. I kind of want it to be ocean in case I want to do any builds or anything like that in this area in the future. But then as you swim out here, you will find Sapphire as our first dolphin. And then we are off and we will just be looking for Emmy like so. And then we should end up right over here at Ruby, right at our Atlantis area. That is absolutely awesome. I love this thing. I actually really like the placement over here at this area, over at the Atlantis area. I like how close it is to the build. I had to space all of these out 120 blocks apart. That way, the second that we are losing Dolphin's Grace from one of these guys, we're picking it back up from another. So that is why they are spread so far apart. Now, I could theoretically, if I wanted to, set another Dolphin like right here in this area, just as like another starting point. But if I ever want to build in this area or anything like that, then it could be in the way. So I may actually design something specifically for the Dolphin in this place. That way we can just get started and then go through the superhighway. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet, but I do love that this is now done. It's going to make getting back and forth between this area and that area much easier. And we can also always, if we need to, fly to this one and then take the Dolphin superhighway, or we can boat out to here, or whatever we really want to do. But I absolutely love this thing. I could spend hours just doing this back and forth. Oh, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, that is not the only thing that we are going to work on in this episode, even though that was the big thing. I also want to focus kind of on this front area here. See, one of my subscribers, one of you guys, a subscriber by the name of Truman, has been sending me these really cool statues. And if you guys remember, Truman is actually the one that redesigned the statue that was in our Nightmare Before Christmas well. Well, Truman has come back with some more statues that he thinks would fit very good in this area of Atlantis. And I tend to agree with him. I think that if we put two big statues, one right here and one right here on either side of the main entrance, I think that it will look really cool. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to collect up some materials. I'm going to get the screenshots that he sent to me, and we're actually going to make some of those statues in this episode. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I have the first statue in the world now, and I have to say, I really like how these things look. It doesn't have a big facial expression or anything like that. It's definitely very much a statue, but it kind of fits the theme that I was going for down here of like an ancient civilization, an ancient ruin, and a lot of ancient ruins, a lot of the times, had big statues and things like that. So I think that adding one of these on each side of the door would look really cool. And then maybe eventually one day add in some type of courtyard out in this area, with the entire courtyard kind of leading toward this area where you have to pass between both of the statues in order to gain access to the palace. I don't know. I really like this idea. I need to duplicate this statue on the other side real quick, but it is a relatively simple thing to build. It's a lot of stone brick stairs, and then some trap doors back here for like a cape hanging down. I really like it. Truman, you did a good job, buddy, if you're watching this. I really enjoy this. He's also got some other ones with the statues holding like a sword, the statues holding a hammer, things like that. This one, what you're supposed to have is in this hand, have him holding like a beacon, but I'm not rich enough right now in order to use beacons as decoration. I do have a beacon in here. Let's see. Beacon should be in one of these chests. There's a beacon right there. Let me go ahead and grab this, and I'll show you guys kind of what this is supposed to look like. I'm not going to use this beacon for that because I don't have a lot of these things, but this is basically what it is supposed to look like, with the mage here, basically the magician or the sorcerer, holding like some type of orb in his other hand. I think that looks really cool. I really like this design, but like I said, I'm not rich enough right now in order to afford to put a beacon out here, but maybe one day we'll come back and add these guys in. But for right now, I'm going to remove that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add the other statue onto the other side. I'm probably going to do another sorcerer just like this because I really like the cape that is added to him. So I'm going to keep working here, and I will bring you guys back in just a minute. Alrighty, ladies and gents, there we go. I now have the exact same statue mirrored over to the other side. And I have to say that this is looking really cool. If we go ahead and just step back here. Yeah, both of those statues in that area looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I really like that. Especially if we actually get a courtyard out here in the future. Obviously, we're going to have to do a lot of terraforming for that to happen. But if we get that, this area is going to look amazing. I mean, it already looks amazing, but it's going to look even better than it already does. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for Atlantis week. This has been a crazy week. We got a huge build here with towers and with a beautiful siding here. We have the top part done. We got some beautiful pillars, and we also now have a way to get back and forth from this area to our, our mainland where everything else is currently located. So anyway, guys, I think that is going to be where I wrap up today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day. Come here, stupid Skeletor. Oh. Okay, never mind. Moving on.